I'm Kelsey,
I'm Jasmine.
and we're the student trainers for MYER.
He is. We're going to tell you a little bit about what we did this week, like always.
Yes.
And I had Maya the first part of the week. On Monday, we took a trip to Michael's, the craft store. And we just practiced walking up and down the aisles and worked at him not sniffing or trying to grab anything off the shelves. And we practiced walking side instead of heel.
Yes.
And then on Tuesday, we both went to Hugh McGray Park, and we worked on a couple things. We walked out around the perimeter of the dog park, and kind of focused on him concentrating on us as handlers instead of what was going on inside the dog park. And
we also went on the playground, and he went down a few slides.
Yeah, I forgot.
And he was really good. He didn't really get nervous. We just kind of threw him down there with us. And we also walked around a playground with a bunch of kids running around, and they had to not be distracted by the kids.
And then downstairs.
And then we did downstairs and recall. So, yeah, and he did a good job, of course, as usual.
He's great.
Yeah. And then, do you want to talk about
Wednesday, we just worked on stuff around the house. He did turn on the lights a couple times. And then when we went outside, we worked on side some more so he can get used to being on the right side instead of the left side like he normally is.
Mm-hmm. And then I had MYER for the second part of the week. And on Thursday, I actually took him to the mall. And we worked on a bunch of different things. We mostly walked around the mall. There were a bunch of people there. We went into some stores. He practiced being in a dressing room and having to do a downstay and literally stay until I was done trying something on. And we also went into some stores like Spencer's that are a little bit tighter to try to get him to fit through but not knock anything over with his tail. He did a good job with that. And then we also walked around the food court area, right around where the stands are and where people are handing out samples, so he would try really hard not to be distracted by that or to try to go for the food. And he did a pretty good job with that. His biggest thing is he loves food, but he's been working really hard to get over that issue, so he did a good job with that. He stayed on my side and wasn't pulling me or anything like that. And then on Friday we also did stuff around the house. I worked on side outside with him, because he really, we've been doing heel so often, we want to make sure side is just as strong as heel. And we also worked on leaving treats, of course, and holding items and proper greeting still, because we just want him to sit the whole time when someone comes in, because he can get a little bit excited. But he's been doing great with that. Even us too, when we see each other, we have him sit and he'll sit while we say hi to him. So he's doing great with that. And then on yesterday, I took him with me to get my oil changed, and he had to lay down in the Toyota place for a longer period of time and not get distracted. And a bunch of people were walking by. They had food. It wasn't a restaurant situation where there was a table blocking him from anyone. So it was a good learning experience. We also went to Walmart just for a little bit, and then today we had our limited mobility day, which means that we were in a wheelchair for a few hours each together. And we went to a restaurant and we went to the mall. And do you want to talk more about that?
We also went to Whole Foods, the grocery store.
Yeah.
And basically what we did, we sat in a wheelchair and pretended we used a wheelchair. And MYER had to get used to us not walking. It was a little strange for him. He was really...
Yeah, I kept hitting him, and he'd be like, what is that?
Yeah, it took him a little bit to get used to us in the wheelchair, and he did good. We had to get through some small spaces with the wheelchair and him.
And he had to, we had to tell him to, go first and go through the door, and then wait, literally turn around and wait for us, and then he would try to back up, so we tried to get him to come back on the side or heel to a heel.
Yeah. It was really new for him, so
great learning experience.
Yeah, it was a good learning experience
for us and him.
Trying to have him still hold things for a lot longer than what he's been doing. He likes to drop things. I think he gets tired of holding it, but eventually he'll start holding stuff just in case. there was an incident where you have to be with someone in a wheelchair and have to hold something for them.
Exactly. But yeah, we had a great week with MYER, and we'll see you next week.